there is a COP event, COP27, the event is going on in Egypt, and everybody knows why that event is. And basically nowadays everyone is well aware that what are the things which we need to do for climate change. And on that background, the net zero thing which is discussed everywhere is another objective or target which we have set, all of us have, whosoever has set. The background for all this is to reduce the use of carbon neutrality, and being from the power industry or the industry which is generating power, and have experience of having worked in a fossil fuel based power utility. We have since those days when the total chunk of our energy sector was 65% plus from these fossil fuel. But now we have realized that for the climate change and all these net zero and all this, we have to reduce that. So all efforts are going on. What are the alternative things which we can do, wherein we can reduce our use on fossil fuel? That is what we are doing. And the good thing is we have reduced the total percentage of this fossil fuel based power in the chunk considerably. And though it is reduced, we have a long way to go, and in this long way everyone has to participate. And I appreciate the efforts of All India Solar, that you are taking interviews and putting it into digital media. In fact, I am of this opinion that what India needs is awareness. And now with the digital media, social media and all the technology available, we are on that side. We can reach to a common man, rather commonest man who holds a smartphone, and that is what is important, that is what is going on. And on that context, though I am not fully in favor of the targets, but if we can achieve the targets to maximum extent, definitely lot of things in our life and the life of the future generation are going to change. And that is what we have to do. We have to give the better life quality to the future generation, because whatever the things we have adopted for the technology enhancement which was going on, we were not aware that that is causing the problems for our future generation. But now we have realized, we are setting the targets, we are working on that. So I support all these activities that are going on, and that will be beneficial to everyone. Now coming to the fossil fuel and all that segment, there are many things which we are doing, and on that Solar Energy Society of India, to whom we all belong, we are the 40 plus years old, rather one of the oldest and apex body in the solar sector in India. And we are also supporting this the objective we have set. And on these things, we are doing it on 2-3 segments. One is we are going to the next generation, those who are at the undergraduate level or graduate level, and we are making them aware that what is what we are setting and how they can also be part of that. Secondly, we are talking or interacting with industry, because even many industries sometimes are not aware that what are the small things they can do so that they can achieve that. The general perception in the minds of people is, oh, it's something big or it's something different, we may or we are not in a position to do that, but that is not that. So that type of awareness, that type of interaction, that is what we have planned, and we are working on that. And we are sure that the more and more interactions, giving the people or the industries the exact idea of what are the things which can join easily to this objective of net zero, that is what we are doing. And we request you all to join us, and feel free to connect with us on any aspect. which is in your mind, and we have a battery of people who have experience and enthusiasm to reply to you, so that we all can work for and achieve the target we have for this net zero.